international TV personalities Mark Nelson, Joey Mead King, and Robilson Fernandez.
Hello, Resorts World Manila! Good evening and welcome to one of the most, if not the most, exciting moments in beauty pageant history.
Tonight, we celebrate 5 decades of honoring distinctly beautiful women who embrace individuality and diversity.
Indeed. On stage before you are stunning ladies gathered to mark 50 glorious years of the most enduring beauty search from this side of the world.
The quest for the pageant's golden year begins right now. This is Miss Asia Pacific International 2018!
Hello, everybody!
What is happening, Resorts World?
Wow, love the energy, you know, Joe? Fantastic. Keep it up.
Thanks for the Philippines tonight.
And they all came in the same car. One van.
Carpooling at its best tonight, bro. Thank you.
Thank you, Nash. We would love the same energy from you guys from beginning all the way to the end.
Sana
Keep
ganyan
it
ka
up.
the whole night.
Uh-oh.
Even louder.
Yes.
Okay lang sa akin.
Volume 11.
So loud.
Hi, judges. Good evening, Paul.
We'll be introducing you in a minute.
Yes. Straight from the Wikipedia pages, so I hope they're true. Enjoy your free laptops from Roxy.
Because my wikis won't update.
Oh, yes. I just put in an entry on
Still a
yours.
VJ apparently in my wiki.
Oh, that's nice. That's kind of cool.
20 years ago, but you know.
Well, I still have hair in mine, my description, so yeah.
Pretty easy. Take off dress.
Wouldn't it be? It should be. Right. I'll take your word for it. Joey, how about a little bit of a throwback, if you don't mind?
I love a good throwback.
You're a charming old soul. Of course you do. Now, the year was 1968 when a young lady from Taiwan was crowned as the first Miss Asia. That's trivia for you. Now, back then, the pageant included candidates only from the Asian region.
So fast forward to 2018, the pageant has seen tremendous changes, most notably in its mission to gather more candidates from different parts of the world and empower them to inspire global community.
Wonderful, wonderful message. Now tonight, we will add one more name to the roster of beauties who have worn the Miss Asia Pacific International crown with pride. And she'll be chosen by one of our distinguished members, by all of our distinguished members of our panel of judges.
So let's introduce our judges to all you, ladies and gentlemen. The director of Palawan Coastal Resorts, Inc., Mr. Enrique Enriquez. An international motivational speaker, life coach, best-selling author, and former theater, television, and movie actor, the president and CEO of TransStation Philippines, Singapore, and Hong Kong, Miss Karil Magalia Herrera.
A seasoned marketing expert and specialist who is behind one of the most admired brands in the beauty industry, the founder and CEO of iSkin Aesthetic Lifestyle. Please welcome Miss Kate Pagkalinawan. She made history by becoming the first representative from the Netherlands to clinch the Miss Asia Pacific International crown. How about a big Resorts World Manila welcome for Miss Asia Pacific International 2016, Miss Tessa Leconger.
One of the country's best-dressed entrepreneurs, socialite, fashionista, the CEO of Karimadon Fashion, Miss Josie Go. A well-known diplomat and society figure who's an ardent supporter of cultural and civic organizations, the Consul General of the Principality of Monaco to the Philippines, Dr. Fortune Aleta Ledesma.
One of the Philippines' most famous names in fashion and pageantry. A proponent for using local and indigenous materials and fabrics for his designs, he's also noted for molding Filipina beauty queens. Cotier, beauty queen maker and TV personality, the always lovable, huggable Mama Renee Salud. Welcome. His career in the hotel industry spans 20 years, which took him to various posts in Europe, South Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. Vice President for Hotel Development Asia Pacific, Marriott International, and the man with the best parking spot in Resorts World, Mr. Peter Gassner.
A media practitioner, business consultant, keynote speaker, and former host of the Miss Asia Pacific pageant, Mr. Anthony Pangilinan. A pageant leader in Europe and a multi-titled beauty queen of Holland, Miss Nani Berwai Mellen.
One of the pioneers of Manila nightlife who established some of the country's premier hotels, clubs, and resorts, a two-time world champion cockfighter and the founder of Miss Asia Quest. The gentleman who started it all, what a great resume, Mr. Leandro B-Boy Enriquez. An ambassadress for luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton, Prada, Burberry, Audemars Piguet, and Lancome, who has graced the covers of Society magazines, the president of Teledatacom Philippines Incorporated. A warm welcome, please, for Miss Tiffany Gotama Tan.
A veteran broadcaster, lifestyle TV host, book author, and civic leader, she is a wellness icon who must have unlocked the secrets of staying forever young. And the president of the Volunteer Against Crime and Corruption, the gorgeous Miss Cory Carino. So the judges' scores in tonight's competition will be tabulated by Red Fox and audited by Reyes, Tacondong and Company.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, time to take another look at reasons why you should not switch channels.
So a while ago during the opening, these girls looked so gorgeous in their Karimadon outfits. So this time, we decided to turn up the temperature here tonight because they're going to come on stage and steal the spot and shine the brightest for all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome back our candidates in the swimsuit parade.
her artistic style through painting. She also loves to dance. Miss Australia. Sabir loves to try new adventures. Her job as an online digital designer allows her to do just that. Miss Bangladesh. Marjana maintains a healthy lifestyle by running, horseback riding, and cooking nutritious recipes. Miss Belgium. Miss Belgium's hobbies include dancing, fitness, shopping, and baking. She also loves to read books. Miss Bolivia. Gianna keeps herself fit by going to the gym regularly. She's into traveling and meeting new people. Miss Brazil. Gabriella is into yoga and meditation. She believes these activities renew her energies and keep her focused. Miss Cambodia. Anshani prefers to stay indoors, but given the chance, she would also love to travel. Miss Canada. Ariel loves to play the piano and violin. She's also into winter sports such as snowboarding. Miss Colombia. Melissa loves to cook for her family. Her recipe for fun, fitness, and dancing. Miss Cook Islands. Tawira loves to swim and go hiking. She's also into baking and enjoys learning new things. Miss Costa Rica. Melania has been bitten by the travel bug. She loves to go to different places and learn about new cultures. Miss Ecuador. Natalia is to reading books and listening to music. She spends most of her weekends doing social work. Miss El Salvador. Olga loves to spend time with her family. She also does a lot of charity work in her hometown for the less fortunate. Miss France. Pauline is the fashion-forward type who loves to do modeling and photo shoots. She's into motorbikes, traveling, and having a good time with friends. Miss Greece. Christina spends her time cooking and she's also into singing. Like many young women her age, she also has a penchant for traveling. Miss Guatemala. Alejandra does a lot of charity work back home, such as collecting food for people with limited resources and visiting hospitals to cheer up children. Miss Hong Kong. Hila Chong embodies a cosmopolitan young woman. She loves to have a glass of cocktail by her side and read a good book. Miss India. Abhilasha spends her leisure time dancing, singing, and playing Sudoku. Miss Indonesia. Johanna is into singing, running, and drawing. She's also a natural communicator and loves public speaking. Miss Italy. Ashley is always on the lookout to try new things. She's so much into exploring new places and learning more about their people. Miss Japan. Momo's secret to having a fit body is exercising regularly. running and maintaining an active lifestyle. Miss Kazakhstan. Dasha maintains her online presence through her own blog and loves to dance, paint, and write books. Miss Korea. Salna is into music. She loves to play the piano during her spare time. Miss Macau. Jane lists photography as her top interest. She never misses to capture special moments with her camera. Miss Malaysia. Crystal does ambulance duties in her hometown and volunteers for a number of charity works. She also loves to sing and travel. Miss Mauritius. Marjusha loves to go to the beach to swim in her island's clear waters and get a nice tan. Miss Meiko. Lisette is a studious type who loves to do research, particularly in the field of science. She dabbles in painting and she's also into gymnastics. Miss Mongolia. Michelle is the president of a non-government organization that mounts various activities such as entertainment, charity, and educational services. Miss Morocco. Shaima has been practicing judo since the age of 7. She's a firefighter, which allows her to help others confront stressful situations. Miss Myanmar. Angel is crazy about dancing. She considers it as a stress reliever and it also keeps her fit. Miss Nepal. Ashla loves swimming and playing basketball. When not busy, she also loves to go shopping and watch movies. Miss Netherlands. Raquel is into figure skating. Her other interests include reading and drawing. Miss New Zealand. Brooke loves hip-hop dancing. She also loves playing cards and board games. Miss Nigeria. Stephanie spends most of her time writing articles for her online magazine. She also loves to draw during her free time. Miss Panama. Kilmara is a member of the folklore dance company in her hometown. She's also into reading, drawing, and doing handcrafted artworks. Miss Peru. Karen's passion is teaching Zumba. She teaches Zumba class back home, which allows her to share the benefits of staying fit. Miss Philippines. Sharika is an animal lover, and she loves to travel, learn new cultures, and meet new people from different places. Miss Portugal. Andrea is into writing, photography, and singing. She also loves to travel to promote her country. Miss Puerto Rico. Kimberly is into gardening and growing different plants. Her hobbies include reading and drawing. Miss Russia. Olya loves to cook. She's also into fishing and skiing. Miss Singapore. Nireen is into yoga, trying new dishes and belting it out in the karaoke. Miss South Africa. Monique has a strong interest in acting. She says it allows her to escape from the real world and to boost her confidence. Miss Suriname. Miss Chantelli is into singing, dancing, acting, listening to music, and having fun with friends and family. Miss Thailand. Julie likes listening to music and reading books. She spends most of her time with family and loved ones. Miss USA. Mackenzie is currently a film student at Texas State University, where she spends a lot of time working on their student projects as an assistant director. Miss Uruguay. Natalia loves to draw. She considers it as a way to explore her artistic style. Miss Venezuela. Marchana is a big football fan and tries not to miss any football games. She's presently working as a sports journalist. Miss Vietnam. Vivi says she really enjoys cooking. She also dabbles in sports and loves to travel.
There you have it. The ladies are really working it on stage, and we want to thank Sunny Boy Mindo for those beautiful swimsuits that you saw our ladies in. Now, coming up on Miss Asia Pacific International 2018, we are going to give you the lowdown on what exactly happened and who won in the pre-pageant activities. All that coming up right here on Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
laid-back north in Vigan all the way to the breezy south in Tagaytay. It's kind of like taking a vacation while still keeping an eye on the crown.
I like that last line. Very well said. Now, Mark, it's absolutely amazing how they do it. All that traveling and preparing for these competitions, yet they still manage to look absolutely stunning.
That, indeed, is the true mark of a beauty queen. All of that hard work will finally pay off as we find out who amongst these ladies will make it to the top 20. Now, their individual performances in the closed-door pre-judging played a major factor in determining who moves on. And we are about to reveal who they are.
It's happening. But yet, there is a twist. The first spot is reserved to this year's People's Choice awardee. Now, that is correct. The pageant heard what the people has to say. She's the candidate chosen by the people to be included in the top 20.
That is exactly correct. Now, we'd like to call on Mr. Portasio Tacandon, Chief Operating Officer of Reyes Tacandon and Company, to hand us a list of the top 20. Thank you very much, sir. All right, we're going to start things off with the People's Choice, who is automatically part of the top 20. And the People's Choice is Italy!
Presenting you now for the People's Choice are Miss Nani Belloni and Miss Tiffany Tang.
Choice, right? Indeed. And now for the rest of the top 20, come on down! Puerto Rico!
Join us here on stage, Venezuela! Welcome to the top 20, Brazil!
We have a spot for you if you are USA!
Joining these lovely ladies is South Africa!
The party continues for Miss Mongolia!
Come on down, Miss Thailand!
Joining our lovely ladies is Miss Panama!
Welcome to the top 20, Miss Kazakhstan!
And completing our first 10, Russia, welcome!
And number 11 on the list is Bangladesh!
We have a spot for you, Peru!
Welcome to the top 20, Netherlands!
big warm round of applause for Miss Nigeria.
Okay, audience, let me hear you give it up for Miss Philippines!
Show your love for candidate number 19, Uruguay.
Only one spot left in the top 20, and it goes to Portugal!
Ladies and gentlemen, how about another big warm round of applause for your top 20?
The competition just gets more and more exciting from this point on, so do stick around. The dazzling evening gown competition is up next when we return after this break.
Miss Asia Pacific International.
Ladies and gentlemen, Project 201 Orchestra and Nicole Asensio.
There's a fire running in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out, and I'll worship there. See how I leave with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I won't do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost have it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling with the deep. You had my heart inside, but you played it to be. Baby, I had no story to be told, but I heard the word of you, it's gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair, make you know now that's not your shame. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling with the deep. You had my heart inside, but you played it to a game. Could have had it all. Rolling with the deep. You had my heart inside, but you played it with a game. Throw your soul through every open door. Count your blessings on down to looking for. Turn your sorrow into treasure gold. You came back, that's what you sow. Thank you. Once again, Nicole Asensio together with Project 201 Orchestra.
Yes, you guys are still watching Miss Asia Pacific International 2018, and the excitement continues right here backstage as our ladies prepare for the next battle, which is, of course, the evening gown competition. Now, among the 20 diverse and gorgeous women, we'll be crowning a new queen, and let me just run by you our 20 finalists by far. Of course, we're going to start off with our People's Choice awardee, Miss Italy. We have Puerto Rico, Venezuela, Brazil, USA, South Africa, Mongolia, Thailand, Panama, Kazakhstan, Russia, Bangladesh, Peru, Netherlands, Costa Rica, Colombia, Nigeria, Philippines, Uruguay, and of course, Portugal. Now, these women from all around the world are in for one heck of a competition. The question is, who will bag the crown and who will win Miss Asia Pacific International 2018?
It's a daunting task to take over a 5-decade pageant, but a few good men and an exceptional woman have made the bold move to bring back Miss Asia Pacific International to the game.
No less than the Miss Asia Pacific International Board of Directors, and we are delighted to have them in our company tonight.
We are indeed. We have with us Corporate Secretary, Attorney Edward Castañeda. Treasurer, Mr. Renny Hofilenya.
Board Directors, Mr. Jefferson Tan and Mr. Michael Tan.
President, Miss Jacqueline Tan Sains. And Chairman, Mr. Joseph Tan.
Congratulations to all of Miss Asia Pacific International Board for successfully reviving Asia's premier beauty pageant.
Now, Joey, I have a little bit of a question for you. I can't rely on Revelson for this topic. Actually, you know what? When I think about it, maybe I could. But you're here. You are the fashion expert. So what does it take to ace the evening gown competition?
The evening gown. It's a mixture of a few things. Yes, the dress gives you that oomph, but it's your presence, your confidence, and you just enjoying that moment, that je ne sais quoi about you.
Ooh,
You get me? You feel me?
Yes. Actually, you know what? I think you should give a bit of a sample. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to see Joey show us how it's done? Would you give us the honor?
Okay, can I give this to
Yes,
you?
but-
For you to hold? This?
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joey Me King.
Mark Nelson, getting me out of retirement. Enough about me. I'm sure that these 20 ladies are going to annihilate this runway even better than what I just did, or take a step closer to that crown, Nelson.
Indeed. Now the stage is set, and we are ready to fire up the evening with sheer elegance. With music from Project 201 Orchestra, here are your top 20 in the evening gown competition.
Ashley is a student at IPS Bonaventura Cavalieri, a state school professional institute based on the management of education and training services for commerce and tourism. Kimberly is a student of business management and loves agriculture and art. She considers herself as an agent of change who comes from an island full of culture and folklore. Professional faculty. In her free time, she works as a professional model doing advertising campaigns. Gabriela is a graduating student of design at the university and owns a jewelry company, Aliato by Gabriela Calma. Mackenzie is a senior film student at Texas State University and will be completing her honors thesis this semester on female representation in classic film noir. After graduation, she wants to enter the film industry and work in the art department as a set decorator or as an assistant director. Miss South Africa. Monique is a high school student and a part-time model, actress, photographer, and modeling coach. After school, she'd like to get a master's degree in marketing. Michelle is pursuing American Studies at the National University of Mongolia, where she is in her senior year. Study abroad. She loves to explore the world and would like to improve her English skills. Kazakhstan. Dasha graduated from college with honors. She is now studying to become a journalist. She's also working as a model, an actress, and as a choreographer, teaching children how to dance. Russia. Onya is a graduate of the Russian State Trade Economics University. She's presently working as an accountant in a medical company. Bangladesh. Warshana studied English and Comparative Literature and Computer Science at the Ivy League institution, Columbia University, and graduated with honors. She now works for the top asset management company and is also a model and a philanthropist. Miss Peru. Karen holds a degree in Communication Sciences with specialization in public relations. She currently works as a public relations and interinstitutional International Coordinator in a prestigious company in Peru and Latin America.
Netherlands. Raquel recently obtained her bachelor's degree in psychology and has just started her master's in drug development to research medicine for the brain. She hopes to be able to help those with neurological disorders live a better life. Graduated and passed the board exams in law. She's currently working as an internal communication officer in the field of tourism. Nigeria. Stephanie is a recent graduate of Human Resource Management. She previously worked at a bank as part of its administration staff. A fresh graduate with a bachelor's degree in elementary education from Notre Dame of Salaman College. After this pageant, she plans to take the licensure examination for teachers. Natalia is a fashion model and designer. She's also an architect and an illustrator by profession. Portugal. Andrea
just finished her degree in languages and tourism last June. She considers languages as essential to tourism. That's why she finds it very interesting.
Pacific International 2018, and these are the moments that I live for. I am so blessed right now, and I can truly say I love my job. Joey, Mark, and Romy, I'm with, of course, some of our candidates here backstage, and we're going to get to know them a little bit better. I want to ask you guys, you've been in the Philippines for a couple of weeks, you know, enjoying tourism, the food and whatnot. What would you say would be the most memorable part of your stay in the Philippines so far?
We visited Vigan City. It is actually the capital of the province Ilocos Sur, and with the rustic buildings and also the cobblestone street, it really is memorable. And to have like very good food with very pretty architectures, it is really.
Do you remember anything in particular that you ate or you had that made a mark?
I think it's the ensaymada.
Ensaymada! It's my favorite too. I don't know why.
I just don't understand how you could put cheese with something so sweet.
We are all sweet in the Philippines. How about you, Miss Cooks Island? Have you learned any Tagalog words or sentences in Filipino?
I learned the normal greetings, mabuhay,
Ganda, mabuhay, salamat, mahal kita. And your journey has been pretty, crazy so far, but what has been the most memorable part for you?
The most memorable part, I think just bonding with all of the girls. I've made such amazing friends, and I think that I hope that we will remain friends after the pageant, and it's been a great adventure, so I'm really grateful for that, yes.
All right, and we're going to go over this side. I'm going to ask you, of course, Mrs. Gill and Ms. Mauritius, how about you guys? Any memorable stories or anecdotes you had within your stay in the Philippines?
I think for me would be all of the beautiful places we've done all our photo shoots, our video shoots. It's been amazing, we went to Ilocos, we went to an amazing zoo, we had our video shoots with animals, lions, tigers, snakes. So it's been amazing, beautiful, beautiful sights around the Philippines.
And Ms. Mauritius, of course?
I think I'm in love with the people here. Anywhere we go, the people waving at us, they were as excited as us to see us, and it's been really amazing to see the hospitality of people in here. So maybe we'll be back. I'll be back at least to meet these people.
Yes, I also love the people here. We are all the same. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love to, of course, our top 20. And coming right up, we're going to be trimming down our candidates and moving on to the top 10. All that and more right here at Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
My Miss Asia Pacific International journey went by in the blink of an eye. We are so thankful for this memorable journey, from rehearsals to photo shoots to sponsor visits to charity work.
From long flights to shoots to makeup, getting ready. It's time to be the ladies.
I'm going to miss learning new words in different languages from other delegates around the world every day. I'm going to miss learning to communicate without language at all and still managing to form friendships.
The amazing friends that I have met in the short 3 weeks have positively impacted my life in every way imaginable. We are empowered women who are empowering more women.
Making my country proud of me and have influence on the people, especially those that don't believe on beauty queens. We can be instrument of change, and I would like to be an agent of culture all around the world.
Throughout this journey, I've learned to grow so much as a person. I've learned that things are not always how we see them, because even salt looks like sugar. In a nutshell, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Miss Asia Pacific has changed my perception of beauty. True beauty is more than a pretty face and an impeccable body. True beauty comes from the inside out, from our minds and from our hearts.
We've made so many friends, gained more confidence, and we will all never forget this amazing 2 years. The most memorable moments of our Maggie journey were learning firsthand about the beautiful culture of the Philippines and engaging with the local people. Through Miss Asia Pacific International, we are able to exemplify that diversity is beautiful, and I hope that when young women around the world watch us on stage, they are encouraged and empowered to persevere towards their own goals by recognizing their own unique beauty.
Regardless of who wins the crown, every girl here at Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 fully embodies what it means to be truly beautiful.
Tapos yung ibang home.
Yes, guys, I couldn't be luckier as I'm standing beside, or I'm surrounded, if you will, by our top 20 candidates for this year. And I gotta, of course, ask you guys, how does it feel to be part of the top 20? And what is, I also want to know what goes through your mind at this point. You know, later on in a few minutes, we're gonna be trimming down you guys to just 10 candidates. But what is on your mind right now? I could actually feel these guys shivering and their hands are shaking. Monsieur Say, what's on your mind?
I'm a little nervous for the announcement of top 10 because of the question and answer, but I'm sure everyone will do wonderful.
How do you guys prepare for something like for the question and answer portion? We all do know that, you know, it's tough being on stage, being thrown a question at you and out of nothing. How do you prepare for something like that, Ms. Panama?
We have to read a lot, so we were preparing for months for this.
There you go, and we are going to be getting to that in a few minutes, but right now I'm going to thank some of the guys who, of course, are with us in making this pageant possible. Miss Asia Pacific International is presented by Fox Life and, of course, Stronghold Insurance Company Incorporated, with major sponsors Hotel 101, Sheridan Beach Resort and Spa in Palawan, First Standard Finance Corporation, Focus, Ilaw ng Bayan, Safari Village Hotels and Resorts Incorporated, University of Perpetual Health Systems, Delta, the Rockwell Club, Conrad Manila, also Passiflex. Thank you guys so much. And in just a few minutes, we are going to find out which of you ladies will make to the top 10 of Miss Asia Pacific International 2018.
You guys okay? We're getting there. Asia Pacific International. But for now, we're going to make the experience even more unforgettable for 10 lucky ladies as I'm about to reveal our top 10. Mr. Protasio Tecondong, Chief Operating Officer of Reyes Tecondong and Company, is now here with the results. Thank you, sir. In random order, making it to the top 10 is Panama! Let's give it up for Portugal!
top 10, I'm going to be tasked with, of course, giving the other 10 ladies comforting hugs here backstage. But in the meantime, the top 10, you guys got to prepare for the question and answer portion, as I would like to thank everybody making, of course, Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 a big success. We'd like to thank, of course, our presenters, Fox Life and Stronghold Insurance Company Incorporated. We'd also want to thank our major sponsors, Hotel 101, Sheridan Beach Resort and Spa in Palawan, First Standard Finance Corporation, Focus, Ilaw ng Bayan, Safari Village Hotels and Resorts Incorporated, University of Perpetual Help System, Dalta, the Rocco Club, Conrad Manila, and of course, Passiflex. Now we saw these 10 candidates rock the stage in their swimsuits. We did see them in their evening gowns, and in a short bit, we are going to get, like I said, to the question and answer portion. All that and more when Miss Asia Pacific International 2018 returns.